We are the champions. Toronto FC beat Vancouver Whitecaps 5-2 last night in just a dominant performance to win the Canadian Championship for the third straight year and the seventh time overall. Just finally a performance to the level of what we were last season. That 2017 Toronto FC finally reappeared, and it was beautiful. It was just an absolutely fantastic game to watch, a fantastic game to be at. BMO Field, despite the low attendance and the seat closures, was just rocking. It's just great to finally just win something, win a trophy this season. It's been a tough one since the Champions League ended, and just to win something, to win the Canadian Championship, which means that we will be back in the Champions League next year, is just huge. It was a fantastic game by pretty much everyone on TFC. Starting off, first half, started off a little slow, but we were controlling possession, and then finally, 37th minute, Altidore, nice little give and go with Morrow, via a beautiful touch by Delgado to get it back to Altidore. He just shoots that home. TFC just took the lead 1-0 right there, never looked back. Like 5 minutes later, Giovinco scored a header. Sebastian Giovinco scored a header. I've spent so long talking with friends and whatnot about whether or not it was possible for Sebastian Giovinco to score a header. I spent like hours on FIFA trying to do it. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. Not only did he score a header, it was a beautiful, glorious header. Just absolute quality. It looks like he's done it a million times before. Just a beautiful goal. And then he throws in an assist on the, 2 more assists on the 2 following Altidore goals in the second half. Altidore gets a hat trick. And despite not scoring a single goal before this game, Altidore ties Jonathan Osorio for the tournament lead in goals with 3. I think this was by far Altidore's best performance of the season. Probably his best performance maybe since MLS Cup, or like last season in the playoffs. He was just on fire. He was playing like himself finally. And the only negative from this is that he won't be able to carry this momentum into the MLS in San Jose on Saturday, because he's suspended. But just a spectacular performance by Altidore. TFC went up 4-0 by the 60th minute. And then Vancouver kind of gave up. They subbed off Davies. Kai Kamara got one back, and then he was subbed off immediately following the goal. So Vancouver kind of gave up. Brett Shea also scored to make it 4-2. And then, like 10 minutes left in the game, Bradley free kick converted to a Ricketts header goal, just a dagger. Toronto FC just dominating. All we had to do was tie this game 0-0 or 1-1. But we just dominated and put it away early and made sure and just held it, made sure that this was our game. And we just ran away with it, and we won the Canadian Championship yet again. I thought Marky Delgado played an absolutely fantastic game coming in for Vazquez. I know Vazquez, even in the stadium, Vazquez was announced in the starting lineup, and then all of a sudden Delgado was there. Hopefully it's not a major issue for Vazquez. I know he was knocked up in the New York City game on the weekend. He was probably like a game time decision. Maybe he pulled something in training. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully he'll be back for Saturday against San Jose. But he's just had a rough season. He can't really catch a break this year. It's been quite unfortunate that we've been without Vazquez for as long as we are. But Delgado in his replacement was absolutely fantastic. And really was probably our best midfielder that game. Was Marky Delgado. Like, that was the Delgado that we had last season, the Delgado that's been missing from MLS all this year. And it's great to just see Delgado playing at that level again, that we know he can, the level that got him an appearance cap for the U.S. national team last fall. Clint Irwin also had a very solid game in net. I know his last MLS appearance against Minnesota was shaky, but in the Canadian Championship, he's been quite good. Mavinga was solid. Zavaleta was solid. Ashton Morgan was good. Jay Chapman, again, he's good. Jay Chapman's good with the ball. He could probably do to shoot a bit more. He's had some open chances where he could have shot, but he elected to pass, and then we didn't even get a shot in those plays. Chapman either needs to figure out how to play at the MLS level, or next year when the Canadian Premier League opens up, he could probably go there and be a very good player in that league. He's still young, so we'll have to see where he goes with that. Both Giovinco and Altidore were fantastic. This is probably one of the first classic Giovinco and Altidore just domination striker duo games we've had this season. They've, again, with injuries to Altidore and suspensions, they really haven't been playing together as much as we would like. They finally got there this game. They played absolutely excellent. Bradley was solid. Just all around, it was a solid game from everyone. On the Vancouver side of things, Alphonso Davies specifically, I want to talk about. He was a question mark before the game because of the injury he suffered last week. Didn't play in MLS on the weekend. And to me, it seemed like, I know in training on Tuesday he was still banged up, and it was really did not seem like he was going to play, and then he was in the starting lineup. He still seemed a little slow, a little sluggish. He obviously wasn't up to his regular self. He had one really good chance, but besides that, he just wasn't at the Alphonso Davies signature level. I think the injury from last week was still bugging him a little, and he was subbed off early once the team was down and out. Hopefully, by the weekend or next week in MLS, Davies will be back up to his usual snuff to help Vancouver push to the playoffs. It's quite disappointing that we didn't get to see a full healthy Davies play, but it's good that he was at least out there. But yeah, Toronto FC are Canadian champions for the 7th time. I'm just excited that we're going to be back to the Champions League next year.